Guys, I'm currently in McDonald's getting myself a coffee, and I started talking to this incredible woman. What's your name?
Susanna.
Susanna. Susanna, guys, honestly, has never had a McDonald's before, has never had a bite of a Big Mac. So I've insisted that I've got to film her taking her first bite. And I'm so sorry because she's completely humiliated, but I can't help myself.
It doesn't look like the picture.
She's second time ever in McDonald's. Go for it. Go for
Has it
it.
got raw onion?
It's got. I think it's got raw onion, lettuce, cheese, tomato, pickle, all in a sesame seed bun. Do you not nice?
Alright.
The husband's waiting behind. He's hoping she don't like it because he wants to scoff it.
Is it not meant to have like a tomato relish?
Yeah, it's not that type of burger. Is it not nice?
Alright.
This is so good.
I'd rather have a truffle burger.
A truffle burger. Is it? You're obviously well travelled and explored. I like it. Hey, listen, guys. What's your names again? Nick and
Susanna.
Susanna. That was it, Susanna. Nick and Susanna. Thank you for being great sports, and I'll walk out with you. Look at that. Nice little treat as I come out of McDonald's after that clip with the fantastic Susanna and Nick. Guys, thank you so much. I'm so happy that someone let me video them taking their first bite of a Big Mac. But anyway, things out here on the road just get better and better, and I have more and more fun. And the more and more fun I have in sort of those weird situations with Susanna and Nick, the more you see that most people just have fun and are just friendly. The more and more I grow, the more confident you get in going asking to people, just talking to people about random stuff. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed that. I really enjoyed filming it, and I love where all this is going. So anyway, good night. And in case you're wondering, like, where's my pack gone? It's because I'm still in Amesbury. I've edited another video. I'm kind of catching up with all the editing. I need to clear space on my phone. So before I go to Stonehenge and get lots of footage around there and carry on with the journey, I'm trying to clear up all the old footage that I've got on my phone, which keeps preventing me from filming properly and really causing me havoc. So I'm like, while I'm here and it's easy enough for me to do it, I'm kind of making do around this little area while I try and put videos together. So you'll probably seeing videos come out in a minute, like every couple of days. That's because I'm clearing up some footage. And yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, and earlier on today I walked past a Holiday Inn, and I just went in off the off chance and just asked if they had any showers that I could use. I've not showered for 5 days, guys, so we'll talk about that another time. But they said no, they don't. But the great girls in there that I was talking to said to me I'm welcome to go and use the toilets if I want to have a little freshen up and stuff like that. So I did. I went in and had a bit of a strip wash, which was lovely. Very grateful for the hot water and the kind of getting some of the stickiness off my skin anyway. And then I come out and thankfully they've let me leave my pack with them. They put it in their back office while I come out, having a little explore around this little bit here, see if I can find somewhere to sleep tonight, which is lovely. Doing it without the big pack on, with coffee in hand, filming people who have never had McDonald's before, and I'm trying to find somewhere to now sleep. The life is just, it actually couldn't get more exciting. But let me spin you around. And I'm getting to look at that as well as I walk around. How lovely. It's all what happens when you let go of the tight grip that we hold on to our life with. The tighter we hold on to that life with that grip, the less fun we seem to have. Well, that's how it was for me anyway. And the more I loosened that grip on life and started to realise I am the life that is within the grip, I started to blossom. And well, we can all do that. And I'm hoping these videos show you guys how to do it as well. Okay, night night. Okay, so it's 5 a.m. and I'm here at the Holiday Inn in Amesbury, just down the road from Stonehenge. However, I've not been in a room tonight. I have been sitting in this lounge area thanks to these wonderful people, Vito, Diana and Natasha, who's not here, and the other young girl whose name I can't remember. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you both letting me sit in their lounge all night long. They said as long as you're out before people come down for breakfast, we're fine with that. So I've not had a wink of sleep the whole night, but I am so grateful to people like that on this planet. Holiday Inn, Amesbury, you know, a great big chain, and these people, you know, they're under rules and regulations, and they were like, no, come in, sit down. How beautiful is that? Anyway, and there's also, I always feel such gratefulness at times like this because there's so many unfortunate people that, well, they don't get to do that. They don't get to do that. You know, so I'm always so grateful for that. That's why things like that make me, you probably notice, I get a little bit passionate, I can get a little bit emotional. That's why I never feel like I'm above or beyond any of the people that I see in the streets all the time. I never feel like I'm above them, yet I get looked after wherever I go, you know, and that's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing, and that's why I try and do this channel and talk about these things. Let people know that humans are good. You know, we're all wonderful. We took a lot of our mind stuff away from us, the stuff that bogs us down and makes us judgmental towards ourselves and towards others. We would all find we'd live in a lot more peace and harmony together, and we would experience beautiful gestures like that from people. And these poor guys who are in shop doorways, freezing cold or boiling hot, and got no chance of changing that anytime soon, it wouldn't be happening as much, and it shouldn't be happening at all. Anyway, that's enough of me getting that deep at 5 a.m. Looks beautiful up there. I'll spin you around, but you probably won't see it. Oh, you can see it. You know, so there you go. Anyway, it's my little spiel. So Vito, Diana, Natasha and the other young girl, thank you so much. And let's see what today brings on Zero Sleep, which is nothing really. I'm quite used to that now. I don't know what to say. I literally don't know what to say. I just know I need to record it because this is what I do, but I don't know what to say. Not because it's particularly like that I'm overwhelmed or stuff like that with like the seeing of them. I think it's more the journey that I go through to get to these places that I do it. It's that. That's what 6 nights of sleeping in weird and wonderful places. Meeting all sorts of wonderful people. I just spoke to a lovely young girl, Anika, hi darling. We chatted for ages. And I meet all sorts of people. the woman outside the range. We chatted for an hour or so. All of them in discomfort. You're okay. I love it when people walk in front of the camera and they act all like, oh my god, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disturb it, and I'm standing there thinking, this is great footage. Anyway, the Stones. After all the years of like seeing them in postcards, TV and this, that, and then to see them real, it's amazing. Funny thing is, where I am here is free. Like that part there, you have to pay £26. I'd see them from over there, it's fine. They are amazing though. So, as always seems to happen with me, when I first got here, you might have seen Stonehenge in the background, and I was saying when I was walking along that road that the road I was on was free of charge and the one just inside was £26. Well, I managed to get inside because as I was walking past someone down there, I just said hello, gave him a smile. He said, I'm just leaving, would you like my wristband? So I said, yes please. So I got his wristband and I've come inside, which means I can get right up close to them and feel them, whereas before I just kind of was like, well, there's loads of people in the way and I couldn't really see them. So, but yeah, this is a little bit better, being able to get in here. So as always, I'm always very lucky. I'm very blessed with the things that happen to me. Yet again, the universe will always provide. Just one more thing. These are my German friends as well, who have invited me out to Germany. Hello. So we said hello on the bus. They said when I get to Germany, come and see them and they'll help me get across that land. Anyway, guys, take care. See you later. But, yeah, wonderful. We have such good times wherever I go.
I got so many good ones. No, seriously.
Guys, so I'm here with Sue and she's just explaining to me all about these stones. They're a lot more fascinating than even I'd given it credit for. So yeah, you was just explaining to me about these different points.
The architectural points. So we have what are called the station stones. There were originally 4, now there's only 2 of them. One is 0.8 and one is lying down over here. So originally they would have been 4, and if you draw diagonally from corner to corner, the centre is the centre of the stones.
Wow.
And they've just discovered that not only this, but last year Bournemouth University released what they call a lunar standstill. We had a planetarium and a special exhibition. So not only are the stones affected by the sun, but by the moon also, because once every 18.6 years, when the moon is at its most northerly and southerly trajectory across the sky, it impacts on the furthest 2 stones like that.
Okay.
So not only the sun, but the moon also. So very, very, very important building. But yeah,
It's incredible. But
Yeah.
also, Sue was just telling me, guys, this is when I said, can I get the phone out and record this? Because it's fascinating. Let me spin you around for a second. But these, what are they called, Sue? The ones that sit across the top of
they're the lintels.
They're
So
the
we've got
lintels. So you've got the
uprights and the
uprights,
lintels, yeah.
and then the lintels going across the top. Them lintels are actually tongue and groove, and what was
And mortise and tenon.
and mortise and tenon.
Yeah.
So they actually lock into place
Yeah.
on top of those.
And
I think that's amazing.
And this is from a time where there was no metals. This is done, which is resinated flint, and they would have done it with stones.
That's
No
incredible.
metal, no JCBs to lift things into place. So yeah,
Wow.
so it's got endless questions. How did they do that? Why did they do it? Why is it here? What did it do? First civilizations. The village of Durrington Walls down there, 1,000 houses. These were nomadic people coming together in the first civilization. How did they communicate? It's so multifaceted as to what this place has done for civilization, really.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, I knew it was fascinating and it had all these
Yeah.
different things, but
Yeah.
listening to you, I was like, I mean, my guys, my subscribers know I get mind blown with everything. So
Yeah.
hearing
Yeah.
some of that, I'm like,
Yeah.
holy shit.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. So this is the newest part. The Stonehenge, as we know it, is the newest part.
Okay.
The oldest part is the Cursus, which is over here and predates Stonehenge by some 100 years.
oh, wow.
But before that, we've got this bank. You can see the bank all the way around. This is at the Henge.
Yeah.
Henge is a series of ditches and banks and earthworks.
Oh.
Inside this were the 56 blue stones, which are now most of them in the middle of the stones. And under each of these stones was the cremated remains of males and females. So this site has been a burial area for many, many thousands of years.
And you had to bury your dead within sight of...
No,
that
not
it was-
necessarily, because the barrows were here before. So this may be the ancestors they bought, and they still continued.
Okay.
So to bury them inside the henge and put their remains there, and then they brought stones into this whole site has evolved inwards because everything has moved inwards. The blue stones that were on the inside of the henge are now in the inside of the stones. So it's all moved in, and
Wow.
Stonehenge is the new.
Wow, that's amazing. And I'm trying to get in there, what Sue's talking about there is the ones that are lying flat. That's right, you're the ones in the centre.
This bank is the henge. The blue stones you can't see, there's just the pits that are marked over there.
Oh, I
and
see,
the stones
okay.
are now in the middle of the Stonehenge. So,
Right, I see.
So there you go. I can talk for hours about.
Well, you crack on.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I get paid for every time they have to watch an advert.
So no, it's just multifaceted. Don't sit and watch this. Just come and see it, and we'll talk to you for hours
Yeah.
about all the wondrous stuff because it's an amazing
It
place.
is amazing.
Yeah.
It is amazing.
Yeah.
It's not just like a construction of stones. I think most
No.
people know that it's a bit
Yeah.
more than that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't think they realise, I know I didn't
Yeah.
realise the depth that it
Yeah.
actually is.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, going to look more into it. It's
Yeah,
fascinating
do.
stuff. But
Yeah.
guys, this is Sue. Thank you so much, Sue.
Have a great day.
I'm going to give her a big hug off camera. In fact, I'm going to give her a big hug on camera.
You're welcome.
See you later. So that you're looking at there, that's the Mortison lock, which looks like it's the little part that looks like it's loose on top. And I said to her, what is that? Is that something to do with the sun? And she said, no, that's the Mortison lock. Now I knew what that was because just, I don't know, being a trades guy. So those stones, they've got the hole in them. The stones that sit across the top, they have a hole in them, and then they would sit on top of that, and that's what locks them into place. And that one obviously there where it's exposed, that was obviously fell off. Someone didn't put it up properly. No, they probably got sacked and got told off by health and safety or something. But yeah, it's, talking to Sue there was fascinating. Really fascinating, because I knew they was, you know these things are kind of special, or there's a bit more to them than just stones. Like a lot of things that we go and visit and see, we might know things on the surface, but like I keep saying on the channel, every time I go into a village or a town or a harbour, you find things out that you're like, oh wow, it's just like, how much stuff is there in this world that we don't know? And how much of that that's being said can we actually take as gospel? We just don't know. That's what makes it fascinating, or that's what makes it fascinating for me. But yeah, truly amazing. And I'm glad that guy, thank you, whoever you was, for giving me the wristband to come in and have a proper look round. I always feel a little bit cheeky stuff because everyone's paid except me, and I get the footage as well.
Just mind your head.
So what a really interesting day that turned out to be. I had a great time at Stonehenge, and the whole thing about getting there, like the journey to get there, and I'm aware it's not like some pilgrimage, you know, I don't mean it to sound like that if it does sound like that. No, because I stopped off here and I stopped off there and I have an explore round and I take my time. But it's still lovely to have that little plan where I thought I'm going to go to Stonehenge and I'm just going to zigzag my way there, and what will be en route will be en route. But it's wonderful to actually kind of finally reach that physical destination, if you like. And then I kind of can reflect on that and think all the places I stopped out, Salisbury and Dorchester, Blandford Forum, all the wonderful people that I've met en route and stuff. You know, the whole thing turns into a lovely little journey. And then even today, chatting away to someone who's now a subscriber, and name's actually gone out of my head. Nikita, no, it's not Nikita, so I'm just going to shut up. It's gone out of my head. But guys, I have now been awake for 38 hours, hiking around, doing all this stuff, talking to people, doing things like that, you know, all that stuff, talking to Sue there about the Stonehenge, trying to film it all, was editing all through the night to get you the last video out that you would have watched. And none of this is meant as a moan, it's just meant of the reality of the effort that I'm prepared to put into myself in exchange for feeling how I always feel, which is just awesome all the time. I'm forever grateful, which is a wonderful feeling to just actually live in a gratefulness. It's just a wonderful feeling. Yeah, and my mind is always blown. I think you have to remember that like I've said before in other videos, it was only a year and a half ago I was still changing toilets in bathrooms and building showers and doing all the things I didn't want to do. And now I'm doing things like that, talking to Sue, and whether I've done a good job or not, again, is at the moment, because I'm just starting that sort of thing, it's irrelevant. Well, it's not irrelevant. I would like it to be good, but if it's not, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with getting amongst it and trying. You know, and now I'm doing all that kind of stuff, and I've got people that watch that. So I'm constantly like, is this really happening? I keep thinking like any second now it's going to end, and I'm just going to wake up and go, oh, I'm not a YouTuber. Damn it, I got to change a toilet. You know, but I kind of know that's not going to happen. So that's where part of all my sort of enthusiasm, if you like, comes from, and the laughing at myself and stuff like that. It's sort of all very surreal all the time. It's wonderful. But yeah, I'm gonna not film anything tonight, guys. I'm very, very tired, so I kind of feel like my body just needs to eat some food, lie down and go to sleep. Because I am dog tired, and it's wonderful because I'm dog tired with my life being full of everything that I want to do. Isn't that wonderful? So yeah, if I end up sleeping somewhere really interesting, then I'll film that and whatever else. But I'm not going to go on a goose hunt tonight recording, just going to take the night off. But currently, at the moment, I'm here. I'm just outside Amesbury, so I'm still, like, obviously Stonehenge is near Amesbury, so that's about, I think it's 4 odd miles away. So I might just walk down to Amesbury and go back on the football pitch. We'll see. But hopefully en route I would find somewhere, because I could go to sleep now. But anyway, guys, I wish you all a very good night. Like I say, if I find somewhere interesting, I will record that. And obviously I'll get a shot in the morning of where I did sleep. I'll always do those little bits. But yeah, so anyway, thank you so much for joining me on this video. And yeah, as always, thanks for your love and support. And I hope you have a lovely evening and a wonderful sleep yourselves. Good night, guys. Thank you. We'll see. Let's see what happens. Nothing's been said yet. But I thought it might be interesting to see what reaction you can get sometimes. But the thing is as well, it's expected. You know, if there is a reaction, you shouldn't be here and all that. Well, yeah, maybe not. It's okay, so there's going to be a reaction. There's going to be a consequence to anything. You all right, mate? Yeah, not bad. I won't be there, mate. I'm going today, all right? So it's only last night. But there you go, see? Yeah, I did sort of gather that it's the pitch. That's why I went in the long stuff. You know, I was like, oh, if it does upset anyone, at least it's not on that. I just thought, well, I'm going to be... I had a lovely sleep, though, by the way. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it really was peaceful. It was beautiful. Yeah, I'll bet you do. What do you do? Maintain these grounds? Oh, do you? Oh, fair play. Yeah. Do you do the clubhouse as well?
Yeah, we paint it all up.
Mate, I'm going to be really cheeky. Any chance I can grab a shower in there?
Well, might be cold water.
I don't care.
Yeah, that's right.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
You can have a shower. So, anyway, that's the end of another night of sleeping out. Thank you so much to this lovely little piece of land. Thank you to the guys for not causing a fuss, and also leave no trace. Although I guess in this circumstances, I am the trace. But anyway, I'm going to go and have a shower over there, which I've not showered, guys. I think today is day number 8 without a shower, and I'll explain a bit about that later, why people might think, how do you go 8 days without showering? Well, it's quite easily done. So anyway, right, gonna go have a shower. All right, mate, any all right to go in? This way. I haven't been in a football changing rooms for years. Oh look, I get a massage while I'm here.
Just climb in and push the button on the wall.
Thank you very much.
One of them doesn't work, but the other 3 do, so
Awesome.
it will be chilly.
That's all right, I don't mind a bit of cold, mate. Thank you so much, pal. Get a massage while I'm here. Well, I can't tell you how wonderful that felt. And it's great to be in Amesbury Town Football Club dressing room, having a shower. First one in 8 days. Where you can still wash, you can still have washes and keep your bits and your pits clean, but it's nice to feel that water come off you, even though it was freezing cold. Just wonderful. So yeah, I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. Anyway, let me spin you around so you can have a little look at this changing room. Brilliant. And it's nice as well, as someone who used to play football, not lots of football, was always doing other things and stuff like that, but yeah, I did play in a couple of teams and stuff like that, and so it's nice to come in here, and we come in here like in the Sunday league and have a game of, well, we would play football. I don't know if you call it a game, we was normally hungover, but you'd play a game of football and then we'd go off to the pub and do whatever we got to do, and yeah, it was good times. It was very good times. It's nice to actually come in and have a little look around. And there you go. Wow, I've got a whole crowd out here now. Oh, and a Dodgy. Hello, Dodge. Guys, that was so nice.
Tea, coffee or something?
I'll have a coffee with you, lot. Yeah,
Sugar?
why not? 2 sugars, yeah, that'd be awesome. Let me put all this down. Oh, look, I spilled it on me.
Sunday said yes, you will. If the blood say, if the blood say it will be come in.
Thank you, mate. So, my time here, Amesbury Town Football Club, I'm going. Thank you so much to these guys. Gino, the man who said it was okay for me to stay there, and Bill. These boys are brilliant, and they gave me a £5 to go and have a pint with. How about that? Hey guys, I'll see you again. Thank you so much, lads. Well, there you go. See you later. But yeah, we're wonderful people, you know. There's a hotel just there. We could go around the country sleeping outside all the different chains of hotels. There are so many cars pulling up. Well, this is actually just a part of my life. I haven't set out to do this tonight.